You know, people give me flack when I say that GTA Vice City was better than San Andreas. The map was small, the content was limited, and there was no swimming. I get that, but I just don't care. There's something about Vice City that just gripped me. It's the one I prefer to this day. GTA 6 better be revamping Vice City, Rockstar. Just forget that grey, boring shithole Liberty City. It's had enough attention. So, when I'm not revelling in the sun-drenched shores of Vice, I'm caving people's skulls in Hotline Miami. It follows the same neon-drenched style of Vice City and it's gorgeous. Hotline Miami is a top-down fuck-em-up in which your character, Jacket, goes on a killing spree because his aunt's machine told him to. Although the violence is gratuitous, it's not completely senseless. It's not hatred levels of angsty, emo-fied destruction. No, Hotline Miami does some weird psychedelic charm, as if you're high in every level. I'm rather unsure if this entire story is just a wild, drug-fueled speed trip. You play a hitman, and you're given missions throughout the game, before halfway through you decide these messages might be a tad suspicious. Can't expect a higher level of mental cohesion from a man aptly named Jacket. Can't forget those other famous video game characters named after their clothing, like Gloves the Hedgehog or Overalls the Plumber. After one of his missions, Jacket returns home, only to find his hooker girlfriend dead and a man in a rat mask waiting for him, who promptly shoots him in the head. Things become even more surreal as he goes for revenge, eventually leading him to overthrow a Russian mafia. Now, although it's present, the story is not the main focus of the game. Pixelated viscera and mounds of corpses are. Each level has you move through in what can only be described as tactical slaughter, using any weapon you can get your hands on to put down every enemy in the level. A scoring system comes into play, rewarding swiftness and style of execution. For instance, it's easy to breeze through a level with a silenced pistol or a shotgun, but you'll be punished for the repetition of the kills. When you take into account floor takedowns, the ability to throw weapons, and environmental aids like doors, the entire affair of building extermination becomes ever so action-esque. You begin to think you're John McClane clearing out an entire building full of bad guys, if they even are bad guys. Mix that in with classic visuals, an addictive soundtrack, and smooth controls, you get heaven. Pure, unadulterated heaven. However, Hotline Miami's whole shtick is fluid combat. Death is a one-hit kill for the majority of enemy sources. A stray bullet or a quick henchman will have you down in one go. This means you have to slow down, assess the environment, look at what's ahead, all the while aiming for the best time you can manage. There is this satisfying mix of speed and planning. Deaths lead to quick revivals too, so there's not much to slow down the pacing. You end up getting quite angry at yourself. You have this plan, but one step missed, 1 point goes awry, and you're Swiss cheese. For me, however, there are two little things that are wrong with this game. The difficulty, for one thing. I'm not a masochist, I don't enjoy playing extremely hard games. If there's a difficulty slider, normal is my limit. I understand the need for challenge, but there are some instances where it's just brutal. Hotline Miami is tough. It took me half a year of semi-regular play to beat. There was certainly a lot of restarts and crying. Was it rewarding to finish? Yeah, but I didn't feel any greater for it. Also, sometimes the controls can be a little slippery. Jacket moves so quickly, it's sometimes difficult to wrangle him in, so you end up flying past weapons you weren't quick enough to pick up. Or, more commonly, you burst through a door right into the swing of a pipe-wielding thug. Apart from a few little personal nitpicks, Hotline Miami is a solid game. It's fun, fast-paced, and surreal, with a dark, comedic route to it, all wrapped up in a retro-style package. You will like this game if you like GTA Vice City, top-down shooters, and doing coke. Hotline Miami gets an Indie Bin recommendation.